Hello, my friends. How are ya? Excuse me. I was wondering, when was the last time you were in a hotel and you felt like you had nothing to do in the evenings, whatever, you're just downtime. You know, sometimes you have those times where it's like, tired, not really so tired to go to sleep yet, but I want to do something. I don't know what. So this last time that I was in a hotel, I had one of those moments, and I had just purchased this Studio Series watercolor crayon set. I'm always looking for something. It doesn't matter what it is, something that intrigues me. And I haven't really used it with water yet, but I did use it on newspaper when we were in the hotel. You can find a canvas anywhere, and you may have seen that on my Instagram or my Facebook page. But I used a little piece. Actually, the whole newspaper was going to be garbaged anyway. So I drew a flower on it and said, "Have a great day." Put our tip on there, blah, blah, blah. So I just want to show you, you can find a canvas anywhere. It doesn't matter if you can color, paint, whatever you can do. Let's try this. Oh, and I got these too. These came on a sketchbook. Most of them work. This one does not work so far. And it seems like when you find one, this one too. When you find one that doesn't work in here, it's because the ink looks like it's half of the ink that was there. The rest of them have full ink. So if you have any ideas on how to get that to work, I've tried everything. I've tried water, I've tried spit, I've tried warm water, cold water. Nothing is loosening it up to make it go. So if you have an idea on how to make these two work, I would love to hear it from you. Okay, I'm gonna get situated and we're gonna do some art. Let's art it up, people. Let's do this. Okay, so let's start out with these. First off, these have that cool little thing that you can stand it up and you can easily find the color you want and put it away easily. So I like that. When you find a marker set or something that has a little stand, that's very helpful. Okay, so it doesn't matter what's on the page. If it's just words, you can do it upside down if you don't want to use the words. If it's the cartoons, if it's an article, it just really doesn't matter. If it's like this, pages where people are selling stuff, who cares? We're just looking for something to put our base on. This is just the base. So we're going to, this one's really big. So I was thinking we would maybe use one of these as well. Recollections. These have sparkles in them. These do not have sparkles. But, I mean, these work fine. I haven't been completely over the moon for them, but they work just fine. Here's a gold one, and let's see about maybe a white one. I also have this white one, art crayon. It's hard when you have these and you know that they are a good fine product. They're a good fine product, but then you spoil yourself and you find yourself some of these Stabilo Woodies 3-in-1, and these are just like the bomb diggity, and nothing can hold a candle to them so far. The only thing you can't do with them is have like a super point on here, but it doesn't matter because you can take your paintbrush, get it wet, and paint with your paintbrush. So it is what it is. But I was thinking of making a very large sun, like a sun on this, and we'll just see. Easy We're not going to make it hard. We're not going to, now this is kind of smearing. We're not going to make this like super duper hard. We're just going to say this is a doodle session. So next time you are sitting around somewhere, it's a rainy day, whatever, you have little kids around, whatever, and all these are watercolor too. All these use water. But next time you're doing something like that, you have little people around, get some crayons out, get something out, and you can have them. If you don't have any paper and you have a newspaper, I am not, my husband loves to read the newspaper every day, so we have always got newspaper around. And yeah, get out a newspaper, let them color on it, show them that they can make a canvas out of anything. So this is a watercolor. You're able to water it down. I haven't yet. Let's try it. I got my Princeton Select brush number 6. This is a round brush. Let's just see what happens if we get it a little bit wet. It doesn't have to be smudgy wet. Let's get it some wetness and see what happens. It's a nice thing to have with children, or I would say even adults. I'm not above buying something that is not expensive paints and such like that, because you never know what you might find. You might find something that works wonderfully. Why not? Why not just try it? I think that did well. Let's see what it does with, how it does with getting it wet. Does it work? I don't know. Like I say, I just got these and I did one thing with them. I painted a flower and I left it there. Nope, I don't see the ability to get this wet and have it a little bit, a little, not bad. But I mean, I think even the Recollections works better than that. Let's try it real quick. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope that the world around you is treating you well. Yeah, nah, not really. And just to show you what I mean, when, if you haven't seen my other videos and you haven't seen a Stabilo Woody, as you can already see, my paintbrush is yellow. Can you see that? I mean, people, I don't want to make this all about the Stabilo, but if you have little kids, or if you just like to art it up, get yourself a Stabilo. Oh my goodness. And it covers over everything. Stabilo is the bomb diggity, man. Do kids still say that? I don't care if they do. I do. I say it. Because it is. It is the bomb. I love Stabilo. I didn't even know I had some. I did. I had some. My sister Sandy left them here when I had a daycare and was like, here, can you use these? And I was like, sure, fine, no problem. I let the kids play them a couple times. They were fine with it. It wasn't like it was like anything that they liked crayons. And I didn't realize that they did this stuff. I just saw these little fat crayons. That's all I saw. I didn't know what they were. I didn't read the packaging. Oh well. Such is life. So we have sparkles in our sun, and you can do that, or let's get a pen. where you can actually see what I'm doing. We're just going to make some fun shapes. You don't have to make them fancy. They can be anything you want them to be. They can be wiggly. They can be big. They can be little. They can be all of that. They can go off the page. This is going to be a beautiful big sun. And I'm giving a little space in between because when I make a sun, I like to make some little ones along with my big ones. So let's see, we'll make some small ones in here too. Make some extra little pieces. Because fire is not all just one piece, right? And see how fun this is? This is just relaxing. You don't have to do anything special. And all these people tell me, oh my goodness, I could never draw something. Yeah, you can. Sure you can. Why can't you? Only reason you can't is because you keep telling yourself you can't. So yeah, you can. Let's do it. You can. When I was at the hotel the other day, I drew a sunflower. Nice yellow, pretty little sunflower. Or maybe it was a yellow daisy, depending on what you see. I'm just putting a little bit of color in there because, oh yeah, these work very nicely. They twist up. The only one that didn't really work was the black one, but it's still usable. But look at that. Within just like a second, a couple minutes, you have this cute little, yeah, sometimes I couldn't see where the paper where the paper ended and the lines began. So yeah, you can do anything. When you're bored, your kids are bored and you're in the hotel. I mean, you know, you go to a hotel sometimes and there's like, it's costing a lot, or it rains. Sometimes you have the rain out and suddenly everybody's like sitting there in the room going, I'm bored, I have nothing to do. I found these at a bookstore. If I can remember which bookstore it is. But I just found these in a bookstore. And, I mean, I think you could find pretty much anything. You could go to the Walmart. You could go to a Dollar Tree. They have stores everywhere. All kinds of stores. And they all have some sort of pens. You could just get a set of pens. You could get a box of crayons. Everywhere you go, there's always something. I have to give that one some shape because I made a new one here in the extra little area. Yeah, don't want to mess up my pen though. But look at that! How cool is that? That's nice. That's very nice. And this white will not even right over that. That's sad. Yeah, well, there you go. It's white hot. Yeah. I like it. And your kids can take them home, or you can leave them for whoever cleans your room. Wouldn't that be a nice little surprise to find a bunch of cute little artwork that some little kids left behind, or an adult like me. I left artwork behind for the help with a tip. My husband's like, hey, I'll put a tip with that. Do you ever give your spouse a voice like I just did? Hey. Sometimes when I'm talking, and when I give my mother a voice, isn't this, it's completely different. She has her own. When I talk for my mother, when I say, oh, my mother said, it's usually something very, very small. Mom said. So do you do that too? But look at how easy and how fast this is. Super fun too. Just like to smush things around. How cool. You just be creative, man. Let's see what comes of it. You know? And then let's see what it does with the water again. What that color does. Now we have a little darker one. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. That kind of makes it a little different. A little like arty. I wonder if whoever cleaned my room at the hotel, it's like, they had a kid in here. Or, this is a piece of crap somebody painted on the newspaper. I was going to read that. We never know. Maybe they liked it. Okay, what do you think about that? I like it. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, maybe I'll try one more. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try the white. Let's see if we can't make a, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's try a couple of candles or something. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Well, let's try it. So what do you do if you're somewhere and it's just not working? You punt. You do something different. You see what you can do. Okay, so let's think about this. To make this stand out more, I do like how it's kind of smearing the background. I like that. The background letters are just smearing away. I like that. Okay. We're just going to do this and see what happens, right? Okay. Okay, I like that so far. Let's try some blue around them. Doesn't have to be a lot. Remember, this is watercolor too. So, we're going to smear it. As you notice there, I just kind of made it a little bit of a boo-boo, and then I decided, oops, I have to have a flame in there. So see, it's okay. I like this. What do you think? What do you think? I almost sang a song. See, that's one of the things about, I love YouTube. This is awesome. This makes me, the whole thing makes me happy. But you're not supposed to, and I like to sing songs. Doesn't mean I sing good, it just means I like to. But I like to sing, and things pop into my mind, and then suddenly I just start belt out in song sometimes, which is absolutely fine. Except for YouTube is like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. You're not allowed. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm not allowed. You're not allowed to use someone else's song. Okay, well. What if I accidentally do? What if I don't sing like the whole thing? What if I just sing part of it? You know? And then we're just going to make some shadow. But let's look at how much fun this would be with a kid. You know? Just to... Or just by yourself. You had a long day of meetings or whatever. You've been working hard. And sometimes, let me tell you, I don't want to listen or look at news or radios or any of that stuff. Not real crazy about what goes on in the news a lot of times. So why not color on it? Why not? This is fun. Or you like to read the news, fine, whatever. And then when you're done with it, just relax a minute and take some time for yourself. Just be like, I'm going to see what happens here. I'm just gonna, what comes to my mind? What could I do today to make my, just to see what happens here. Am I still in the frame? I am. And look at how this is just transforming. I like this. I wasn't sure when we started. I was like, this is not going to work. This is going to be one of those videos that nobody ever sees. And just so you know, there's not a, well, there's one, but it's just not finished yet. There's only one video that I have not put out so far. And like I said, it's just not finished. I started it the other day, and I just didn't finish it. Silly me. Okay, let's smudge up these white a little bit and see. See if we can give them a little life here. I like this. This is really cool. I usually bring some sort of colored pens or pencils, or at least a pen everywhere I go. Maybe a little paper, just in case I feel like doing something like this. Okay, we can give this a little bit of help here. You know what I mean? Just making it have a little bit of shape. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Just a little bit of color in there. Just made it look like an old candle. We're not even doing hardly anything here. Do you see what I'm doing? This is like nothing. If you can't do this, you're not trying. You're just not trying. And how long has this taken me? A couple of minutes? It's more fun than anything. I'm going to put a little bit right at the top too. And you just be a little careful because your paper gets a little wet. I'm looking for a different word. No, it's wet. The paper gets wet. That's all there is to it. And we're just going to give it a little yellow because most of our fire looks yellow. You could actually put a little blue in there if you wanted to, like right in the middle. Give it a little, because sometimes you see that little blueness. And let's get our little paintbrush one more time and smear this around a little bit. I like it. I think this is very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Governor. Told you, I make a lot of accents in my life. That is cute. Very, very cute. Very, very cute indeed. I do say so. And give it a little bit of purple. 'Cause I can. Yep, that's what I'm gonna say. 'Cause I can. Just make those stand out just a little bit more. 'Cause I can. I can. I can do whatever I want to do. It's just a painting. They haven't policed our paintings yet. Ha ha ha. Ho 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 ho. That's really cool. That's really cool. Can you see this? Okay, tell me you can't do this. You can too. I hear you. I hear some of you already. I'm not even gonna try. Oh my goodness. Please try. Please. Please try. Look at how fun this is. It's just this fun. I used to watch my mom paint when I was a kid and color, and she could draw such awesome things. She can draw anything. I'm sure if I put some more time into it, I could draw better than I can draw. But my mom can draw just about anything, and I would be like, oh, Mom, will you draw me a stick figure? And my stick figure would have life. Like, oh my goodness, I can't do that. And she'd be like, just try. I'm like, I can't. Never told anybody, but long ago, we entered a put letter in its place type art thing when I was a kid. And together we came up with this cool idea of this busy bee flying in and picking up the litter and putting it in a garbage and saying, put litter in its place. So that was kind of cool. But me being a kid, I just was like, I don't know what to do. I can't do this. So my mom did most of it, especially like the drawing it in and getting it in the right spots and blah, 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 whatever. Lo and behold, I won. And I always tell her, actually, I think you won, but I won. And I think it got in the newspaper. So that's a fitting tale for this, because I got in the newspaper. We're making newspaper art. So I want you to try this. I'm going to leave you with this. These are two things that I don't usually paint. I usually paint a flower for you guys or something like that. So these are two things that you can do on newspaper with some very inexpensive little watercolors that I got from while I was looking in the bookstore. I can't remember which bookstore it was. I'll try to remember, put it in the thing. But in a bookstore, I found those watercolors and these pens. These pens are connected to a lovely little, huge actually, sketchbook. But that's for another day. So, I want to see what you think about these things. So this should be a shorter video. Just something fun to do. You can find a place to paint anywhere you want. So tell me what you think. Can you make a candle? Can you also take after you're done and maybe give it a little bit of definition? Look at there. You give it a little definition. Doesn't have to have a lot, just a little. Can you do this? I bet you can. I want to know. I want to hear from you. See, I'll sing my own song. If I can't sing somebody else's song, I'll sing my own song. So, if you do this, please, 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 please do this. And then hashtag Danielle. No, excuse me. Hashtag the painting turtle 28 or just the painting turtle. Hashtag. And just Look there. You can also give it a little top. Well, that makes it look even more like a candle. Look at there. You could also make it have like little drippies down the side. Looky there. Looky there. Little drippies. Oh, how cute. Maybe some drippies on this side too. My pen's not working sometimes. This is a Sharpie pen. Super duper awesome pen. I can't find the other sizes anymore, but they have 0.7, a 0.5, and I actually point 3.8 or 0.38. This one is like so tiny. Oh, just for fine details and whatever, what have you. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Little dribbles down the sides. But that is easy peasy and stress relieving, my darling friends. I'm going to leave you with this. I want you to try this. I want you to try it. And I want you to tag me, and I want you to tell me what you think of this. I want you to comment, like it, give it a thumbs up, because why would you not give it a thumbs up? This is fantastic. Give me a thumbs up on YouTube, man. Go to YouTube. Give me a thumbs up. I would enjoy that. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, because that's where I need it. Go there, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Help me grow my channel. I'm very appreciative to every one of you. When I looked the other day, I have 57 followers. 57! Wow. Seriously. Wow. I'm so happy. So thankful. So, this is really cool. This is fun. Art should be fun. You should just have fun. It should not be hard. You don't have to go buy paper. You don't have to do anything. You can make art on anything. Random pieces of paper. Newspaper. Okay? So I'll leave you with that. Much love and peace to you all. Have a great day. God bless. And I will see you on the other side. Get out there and art it up, people. Do it. Bye. See ya.